And I'm not quite sure if I'm not fully sure if the game will work with our current setup, because considering the graphic requirements went up on it. However, once we get our new motherboard, that won't be much of an issue. If you want to help me get that motherboard, just buy us some Ffxiv, and it'll allow us to be able to order that motherboard much earlier. In the meantime, I'm currently waiting for the game to start up. So, you know what? Let's do a 20-minute break. Let's do a 20-minute break. Where's my thing? There. Wait, what? I feel like it's signed out of that. I feel like it's signed out of that. That's so weird. Not sure how I managed to have gotten signed out of that. Oh yeah, let's see how our queue is. Where's my OBS? There it is. Wait, so we're gonna see how the queue is. As you guys can see right now, the character isn't loading up. But that's likely because of probably how the queue is. Anyways, we're gonna take a break, 20-minute break. So, have a nice break, everyone. Who knows, maybe we'll take 20 minutes to log in. But yeah, so we're gonna see how this does, and if we can get logged in within a decent amount of time, we'll do some MSQ, because I'm gonna focus on the MSQ. Anyways, have a great break, everyone. back, everyone. I see that we're still in the queue. That's a little bit sad. But it's understandable, though. Turn that on for when we actually enter the game. You'd think with the 20-minute break we would have been in. Oh well. Anyways, how's everyone's Sunday going along? I hope you're all having a nice relaxing Sunday. Though with Final Fantasy 14, once we actually do get in, we are going to be focusing on the MSQ. Considering that this is a expansion launch that's happening, there are changes that happen to the game. And like, some of the changes include like how some of the jobs play. Let's see, where was the thing about how the jobs were changed? There's a lot of stuff got changed. Okay, so let's see, tanks. So for more leniency while mitigating powerful enemy attacks, we have increased the attack duration of reprisal. Additionally, we've improved tanks' overall defensive capabilities by adding an effect to Rampart that increases HP recovery via healing actions, and supplementing each tank job with an upgraded version of their damage-reducing abilities. Nice! Yeah. Gunbreaker, to help alleviate hotbar clutter, we've changed the execution requirements for Sonic Break, which will now replace No Mercy on your hotbar when the requirements are met. Furthermore, to reduce the number of actions executed during damage burst phases, we removed Rough Divide and replaced it with a movement action that deals no damage. Oh. That's a, interesting change, I guess. As the Paladin, to help alleviate hotbar clutter, we've changed the execution requirements for Glorin Blade, which will now replace Fight or Flight on your hotbar when the requirements are met. Furthermore, new actions will replace the second and third strikes of Atonement to improve visual effects we felt were monotonous. Finally, the upgraded version of Requisite has been made a ranged area attack for improved user ease. Okay. Well, did the monks get anything? To streamline action management, we've changed the effects of Twin Snakes, Demolish, and Dragon Kick. Instead of each action granting separate buffs or debuffs, all three will now increase the potency of a related weapon skill. This increased potency effect will be visually represented by the Beast Chakra Gaze, a new job foot element that consolidates the previous Master's Gauge. He also wanted to alleviate an issue where desired chakra couldn't be opened due to a full chakra gauge. So we've increased the maximum number of possible chakras to 10 while under the effect of Brotherhood. Additionally, the potency for 6-headed star will now increase for every open chakra and close them all upon execution. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. We hope these changes will help stabilize the usage of chakra. So no range yet for them. No range skill, that's 6. Well, we're getting through the juice. We're getting through it. Just taking a bit. Let's see, so that could be found in Oldale, okay. And that can be found in Old Redonia, okay. Once we reach level 80, we have two more jobs to go unlocked. How many of these do you have? Seriously. Oh. Oh. Ah! Why? Why? It's so mean. Why? Why you do this? Oh no! It crashed! Oh no! It crashed the game! And you screwed over the queue! Oh no! I wonder what could have actually caused that though. Also, you guys will get to see the new login screen. Look at this beautiful new login screen. That's a beautiful new login screen. But now we had to wait through the queue again. God damn it! Oh, thank goodness we didn't lose a spot. Now, the question is it just going to go down or is it going to go up? If it goes up, then we lost our spot. If it goes down, then awesome. It seems like they may have placed in some, Oh, we'll see what I'm looking for. Let's see what I'm looking for, I don't know if redundancy is the right one to use. But, it looks like they put in some safeguards. There we go. For the case that the player is trying to log in gets DC ball and Q. So maybe when it does this check to see who's in queue still. It probably tries up ping how many times that one comes back to see if they're still there. Now, since we did finish Arkham Asylum...
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Yep. But yeah, so since we did finish Arkham Asylum, which was actually a little bit surprised at how fast I did finish it. I may have forgotten that it was, after all, a short game. But it's still a good game regardless. But, okay, it went down, I think? Yeah, because you were at 322. Okay, so we're good. But yeah, so, like, since we finished Arkham Asylum, we're gonna just have, Lola and Final Fantasy on the channel for about a week now. And then we'll start Golden Sun. Not the first one, but the second one. So let's see, let's look at the dates. Okay, so my current streaming week coming up will start on Thursday, probably. So, not this Sunday? No, not this coming Sunday, I should say. So not the 6th, but, or rather, not the 7th, but on the 14th, we're gonna start Golden Sun, the Lost Age. And that's gonna be a fun one. It's easily twice as long as the first game. With a much bigger roadmap, too. So, like, unlike the first Golden Sun, where you were basically confined to a region within mountains and such, the second one actually expands on the game. While you can't access the original areas, you have much more access to the rest of the world. And, I don't know if this would be a spoiler for you guys, but the world of Wayward, which is the world that Golden Sun takes place on, it's a flat world. It's a flat world in the sense that you can actually fall off it. Although that doesn't happen in the game, but still. gonna be a nice fun game to get through. And I do have the text string for our Golden Sun 1 save that we can use to transfer our progress. And maybe for nostalgia's sake, I'll probably use my 3D model of it. God damn, the fact that it's been almost a year since I played the first one. Well, since I guess, I guess since we're waiting for the queue, which is actually about to pop, we'll watch one video that's Final Fantasy related. Just to give you guys a little bit of a laugh, basically. Also have time for you to get some miles in while you wait for something to download, and also, I'm guessing you're gonna be biking or doing a jog or something. Regardless, stay safe. In the meantime, we're also gonna have this video up to watch while we wait for the queue. So, I know some of you guys may be, oh, you're gonna play some American Chuck, okay. Yeah, no worries, have fun with the jacking around, just stay safe. well, okay, you're gonna be safe, but you know what I mean. But yeah, so we're gonna watch this while we wait for the queue. And also, not only is this a thing made for humor, but there is some actual valid tips in it too. So yeah, let's get started. This is made by JoeCat, who is a really good content creator. I'd recommend you guys go watch some of their stuff. They do a lot of D&D stuff, I think, or they did. But yeah, so let's get to watching while we wait for the queue. No, that's not. It's stupid. Why is it on there?
What up, warriors of fartness? I bet you don't have the slightest clue how to play this eyeball-melting anime game. Oh, sure, you probably know that you can beat up enemies by clicking on them until they die, but do you know how to find a static in your FC to help you prog uwu? I bet you don't even know what any of those words mean, so sit down, shut up, and eat your gizzle greens, because I'm gonna teach you what thee mayhap not knoweth, thy noobliness. Welcome to A Crap Guide to Final Fantasy.
Chat, I do want to also put this disclaimer in right now. I have seen this video a few times, but it still makes you laugh. And I love sharing it with others too, because not only is it humorous, but it's also truthful as well. And he does have a couple of videos within this Crap Guide series for Final Fantasy. Starting with tanks!
The tank is the person in the front lines of every group, leading the charge to inevitable party wipes, which is because you are the most important person in the party, having slap fights with the boss since everybody else is way too squishy to handle the puss-pounding patty cake. You'll never see Jimmy's soft boots eyeing up the cloud of darkness with his 2x4 and scriggly tree branch. But how hard can tanking be? Turn on your tank stance, do your 1-2-3 combo, and blame the healers when you die, right? That sounds like somebody who needs their short Q privileges revoked. Firstly, tank stance. You turn this on to start gaining enmity. What's enmity? It's where you shout at the bad guys, "Hey, hit me!" They'll be paying attention to you so long as you're dealing damage, so you better be dealing damage and not just having a staring contest. If you don't, then they're gonna start indiscriminately charging at the rest of the party like a dog in a movie theater. If you are the designated main tank, or in light parties the only tank, make sure this is on. If there is another tank in the party and you are the off tank, make sure this is off, unless there's some other bad guys you gotta pull. If you have conflicting stances with the other tank, they will chuck their shoulder pads at you. As a tank, you should make sure the bad guy's ass is facing the party as often as possible, as indicated by the bright glowing half-eaten donut underneath the target. This is so that if the bad guy sneezes, you're the only one getting down with the sickness. And also, if your party has anyone playing any jobs that particularly likes to clap them cheeks, you've provided a bright shiny spanking space. On top of this, as a tank, you are, by Heidelin's blessings, horrible at dancing, which is why you should move as little as possible once you've got the enemy's attention. That way the party can continue to whap the wumpus without having to chase down the bad guy's glorious booty. Just as well, because you have control of where the baddies are, you control how useful everybody else is. So if somebody puts down a useful AoE, stop fucking running away from it. Now that you have the baddie's attention and are in a nice cozy poking position, you don't have to worry about anything else, right? Ah, that's what I thought you'd say, you dumb fucking horse. Believe it or not, when you die, it's not entirely the healer's fault, just mostly their fault. That little bit of responsibility you have is based on how well you can juggle mitigation. What's mitigation? It's the buttons that make the bad guy's slaps hurt less that you sometimes press once a subscription and never think about again. You ever wonder why you have several of those buttons that all seem like they do the same thing? Well, that's because you're supposed to space them out over the course of a fight so the healers don't have to sacrifice their entire mana pool and firstborn child to get your frail ass through the dungeon. Remember not to bust your tanking load all at once, or else you're gonna feel a lot of shame when you're all out of juice and the boss still wants to go about 4 more rounds. Every tank also has a press X to not die button that can be used to survive any devastating attacks, or if you're a really aggressive paladin who drew every enemy in a dungeon ever and don't want the healer to hire a hitman on you. As for what your limit break does, tanks are thicker than the average Disney mom.
Also, for that healing thing, he does go over it a little bit in the healer vid with it. But one thing to keep in mind is, if you're gonna play this game as a healer, do not fret when you see the tank's HP going low. It is their responsibility to help mitigate some of the damage. It is their responsibility to help mitigate some of the damage, so of course I screw up with that at times. Also, let me have my thing up so I can see if my voice gets behind. But yeah, so if you're gonna tank in this game, while he is being a bit humorous with this, he is telling some truths with that as well.
The point your honky chonky donkey bahonky extends to the rest of the party, protecting them from damage up to a whopping 80% at LB3. The thing is, unless you're a high-end player, you'll probably be using tank LB as frequently as a good player rolls high on loot. Overall, you have 4 flavors to choose from: punk, grunge, metal, and Christian rock. There's warrior for big axes, big anger, big self-healing, and if you like to do fell cleaves, again and again and again and again. If you prefer more brooding than cruding, the Dark Knight is great for doing your best guts impression. You get a huge-ass sword, goopy black energy particle effects, and the literal best mitigation in the entire game. But it's balanced because they get the worst invulnerability button in the entire game. You press it, and then it makes you die. Gunbreaker is called a tank, but everybody knows it's just 3 DPS in a trench coat, as designated by the fact you get a fucking gun and your swings explode. But you have to be a hardcore gamer, since it requires a lot of cartridges. And finally, the Paladin, who tries to pretend they're a healer and caster, but only when the other healers and casters are looking. But fuck all that, because the most important thing is that you get the motherfucking sword and shield, baby! Try getting behind this wall of holiness, bitch! Now you know how to play tank, you're welcome.
Oh yeah, so here's the link for it. I know I already linked it, but here's the link again. Go give it a like, maybe I'm getting a subscribe. But yeah, he's a good person. I recommend their content. Anyways, since we're now logged in now, I do want to say right now that there has been a graphic update to the game. I see, so that will get rid of that. Okay. Oh, definitely. That's gonna be quite a different change for me. That'd be something for me to get used to. Oh yeah, so there has been a graphic update. Oops, wrong button. Let me move this over here. Oh yeah, chat. I need you guys to take a look at something. What's up on my YouTube studio? There it is. Okay, so take a look at how I look, and then take a look at how my model looks. Or how my character looks, rather. Look how close I am! Look how much it makes me look! Like, if you were to overlay myself onto my character directly... Especially previously, we looked almost alike. I even told my model Noah, I know it's just pure coincidence, but that model looks a lot like my Final Fantasy character. And I'm quite happy with that personally. It's just a coincidence. So you guys are going to see, like, you guys already see some of the stuff that I will have as a talk on the future. It's literally the corporate wants you to find the difference in me and yeah. Yes, it is. That basically is. Like, when I have a more serious face on, I definitely look a lot like my character here. But yeah, so also another thing that I have already told some of you guys is that I will be getting a new toggle after I get my uniform. And so all the aura features that you see here, so like the horns, the scales, the tail in the back. I'm gonna have a toggle that basically puts all these onto my VTIB avatar. Of course, the horns up here are going to replace my horns over here. But yeah, so it's gonna be a toggle for the future. Also, as you can see, the little circle thing in my eye is actually closed. I mean, it looks like I have the magenta eyes with, well, it's nighttime, but when you could get a nice close look during the daytime, you can actually see that's mostly green during the day. Which is a nice little change. Oh yeah, so, because Doncho did just come out, there's actually players that have a higher level already, I think. You also have 2 new jobs that are now on the thing, the Viper and the Pictomancer. Those 2 will be unlockable at level 80. There's also a new cover slap face wear. And I don't know how to open that yet. Anyway, so let's go to the town to see if we can find any unlocks. this is taking a while to load. There must be a shit ton of players here. Oh, they're there. They're starting to load on now. Oh, there's a Viper right there. Okay, so there's one unlocked, I see. Is that the answer shop that's over there? Yes, it is. Okay, so let's head down to this area down below that. I'm actually quite happy that my voice isn't getting behind right now. Okay, there's no other unlocks here, that's fine. The only unlock that's there, that we seems in Lanoska there, I believe unlocks a Sage job. You might be able to do these. Yeah, it would be unsynced, but you might be able to do it. Also, with Dawnchill, they added female Haraftar finally. And I think they've said in the past that this will be the last racial addition that they make. So there's gonna be no new player races, I think. And their main reasoning was they just don't have the resources to model all the gear that they have in the game for a new race. And honestly, I can't really blame them. Because once you have a shit ton of armor and such in the game, with so many different variations on how it could look and whatnot, it makes sense that at some point you're just gonna call quits on the amount of races to add. That's not a bad thing. It quite literally is just they just don't have the resources to spare, really. because it does take time and effort to make a bunch of custom armor models just for a new race. And then you have to do it twice at that? Oh hey, I've got a blue cross over here. Bottled Fantasy, this is actually new. The medicine merchant leers at you, his mouth unnaturally wide. Why, hello there, lass. Here, then make some music, yo. You need only deliver a file of my wares to a customer. I'll make it worth your while. Why ask me? You'd think some street urchin wouldn't scruple to abscond when my goods are pilfered from my profits? No, I need an adventurer for this work. Someone with morals. Now that we understand each other, take this to the gladiator waiting on the steps of Nold. Once you receive his dues, bring them straight back here, and rest assured, I will know if you're even a deal short. But yeah, also chat, I don't know if you guys could see it, but yeah. Definitely an update to the skin textures and such. Ah, great, I see that we're in an ad break. And this is the only game that I do this pause until. So one thing that they are doing is they will update all the NPCs in due time with the new looks, but they're gonna do it throughout the expansion's lifespan. So all the new NPCs that come with the expansion itself, they'll have the updated looks and whatnot. But it's the older NPCs that will be getting the looks as time goes on. I wonder if they're gonna do like the story important ones. If we'll do them first. Ah, this guy's actually not looking at me. I just noticed that. Unlike the other NPCs that will actually look at you when you get near them, this guy is actually looking around. This is taking forever. Maybe it really was too good to be true. A mysterious liquid. This elegant glass bottle is generously filled to the top, though with what, he couldn't say. Even where he's in a game. Thank you, miss. I've been waiting for what felt like an age, but finally it's here. A miracle child. Oh, do you not know what this is? This, my friend, is a vial of the mysterious brew called Fantasia. Legend states that any who drink it before laying down for the evening awakens a new man or woman. That Coliseum debut is coming up and I'm terribly nervous, so I thought this medication might bestow me with the self-confidence I lack. And a chiseled, muscly body besides. I can't wait to show off in my sepulchre. Take this to the medicine merchant with my compliments. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to make my dreams come true. Now, what we delivered to, is a cash shop item. And this is one of the only cash shop items that you guys will see me actually buy other than the other cosmetics. In fact, I think I might even have one of them in my, in one of my retainers, probably. Because what the file of Fantasia does is it allows you to basically recustomize your character. We did that early on when we went from Only Born to Heavensward. Judge, you're back. And with my payment, I expect. Another sack of coin. A hefty baggage deal happily offered to the little bottle of medicine called Fantasia. Every last skill accounted for. I knew you'd be right for the job, not for your payment. But what's this? He turned himself into a Highland here. A friend of yours? I can't say I recognized him. My client? You mean the little Malafound Galley, yeah? Oh, yes, isn't that what your medicine does? This to say, I have no way of proving that man was indeed my client. But if it would sate your curiosity, I believe I could spare you a file for your own experimentation. Now, my business here is done. We will meet again someday, though whether we recognize one another is not certain. Oh, jeez, that guy just popped in right in front of me. You can see that the Melvora also has quite a different look to them. They don't look as chiseled now. Like, they look a bit more natural. I bet you if we go to some of the older NPCs, we can still see the original looks. You know, Nick, I should actually get that meme template for the corporate wants to define the difference between these pictures and put my character and the Final Fantasy character there. I really should do that. Oh, my map roulette broke. Shit. Oh, that's new. Oh my god, that's new. The fact that I'm leading when I'm turning, that's oh my god, that's new. I think that's only when I'm flying, though. Or in a method that's mimicking flight. Okay, so out of curiosities. Okay, so I don't think it's affecting the old story characters just yet. We're staring at Yigiri, unloaded, uncomfortably clothes. Actually, I think they might be there. What about the cleanse here? Maybe, I don't know. I can't tell. I haven't had to look this close at them in a while. What about Gosetsu? God, the enemy towers over me! Holy shit! Seriously! Oh my god, he's so fucking tall compared to me! Okay, I think he's the same still. Yatsu probably is the same as well still. I confess, I have never had much cause to consider the state of my personal finances until now. Confound it. He's absolutely mortified, isn't he? I never held thing tight before making his next grand gesture. If he ever missed an opportunity to tell me how much more mature and responsible he is, I'd sympathize. I mean, I do to a point, but that doesn't mean I'm about to let him forget this. Right at this point in the story, Alfredo had just made a fortune getting Gosetsu's sword back. He just really knew he spends the money without a care in the world. Elation and trepidation. Yukari is eager to see Gosetsu safely back to the master. You must meet with Lord Heian as soon as possible, though mayhap not at the Enclave. I will send word requesting that he receive us at the House of the Fierce, where there are few prying eyes. If all are in agreement, I shall scout ahead and see that the way is clear. Pray follow as swiftly as you are able, and join me on the outskirts of the mine. And Swordman's just gonna chill there for a while. Oh yeah, you also have the new teleport tab here too. But it's empty until I actually get something over there. You know, I should check and see if I can register my expansion code yet. No, that's still down, okay. I thought I heard a dog. Hey, how have I not spoken to this person? Anyway, so I have a nice small little update for Wuthering Waves on my part. I got it updated. I was in game on it earlier today. I did a temple trying to go for the banner character. I ended up getting dungeon twice in a row in the same set of temples. But now I'm trying to save up my asteroid once more to do another feathered temple. I tried to swim in a new area, but did the quest progress, it put me back. I think I could have made it though, if it didn't put me back. Hey chat, does this look different? I think it does. It's a nice little detail. Well, that was expecting to see, that's for sure. My trick feels okay, but Chang Li's moveset looks better in your opinion. I wouldn't know! think they call a fucking cataclysm with the ground flutter. You get to apply as both the MSQ for that area. Okay. All is well. Good. The others are hiding nearby. Let us proceed. Quietly, if you please. So, chat, we have to actually be careful with Suyu here. Cause if people see her, it's not gonna be good.
My lord here, I am returned.
Save your tears for the morrow. For we who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. And welcome it you did, even as the keep fell down around us. At that moment, in your smile, I spied a shred of hope. One which I have clung to ever since. Gosetsu, full glad am I to see you alive and well.
We have played this scene before, have we not? Though this time our roles are reversed.
That they are. Meaning you know how I feel. Wholly at a loss for words. Welcome back, old friend. Now then, though we rejoice at your return, it seems you have brought with you certain complications. Rise, my friend. Tell me everything. The Empire is bold indeed to send a token force to engage the Confederacy.
As acting Viceroy, Yotsuyu would have been privy to Imperial secrets. The Garleans will not soon give up the chase.
Nay, it will end with her capture, or her death.
Are you a friend, too?
She claims to have lost her memory, though I know not if she speaks true. I brought her here that you might decide her fate.
Lost her memory, you say? Regardless, the people have not forgotten. Her face yet haunts their dreams. She cannot roam free. We will hold her here for a time. Place her in Jufia's care, with the express instruction that she is not to be seen.
Yes, my lord. Come.
No, I don't want to. Don't let her take me away!
It's all right, Suyu. I will come with you. Be a good girl, and listen to Yugiri.
From a hound at his throat to a puppy at his heel. If this is an act, it is a remarkable performance.
Yeah, we don't have longer loading scenes, that's for sure. Thank you for delivering Tosetsu back to us in one piece. We are lucky indeed to have friends who would journey to the other side of the world to help us, and repeatedly at that. We have much and more to think upon, but as regards to the Empire, we can but watch and wait. Well then, seeing as you come all this way, you must allow me to show you around the Enclave. I would not have you thinking we've been idle in your absence. The rebuilding effort proceeds apace, I'm pleased to say, and we are now ready to welcome home our countrymen who were displaced by the war. Should they so desire it, there is a place here for those who fled to Eorzea. You should be delighted to accept your invitation, Lord Ian, and I have no doubt that your subjects at Ravenous Toll will be heartened to hear that their lord has not forgotten them. Oh, that's nothing. I just thought that Gosatsu and Yagiri would be back by now. Forgive me, my lord, but Captain Chifuya is nowhere to be found. Oh, he was here when I arrived. For now, we have taken Yatsuya to a private chamber and assigned another to watch over her. He assigned another to watch over her, my lord. But I find it passing strange that the captain should leave his post with nary a word. That does seem most unusual. If you mean to look for the man, we would be happy to assist you. I have a feeling Captain Jifusu, or whatever the name is a spy. You should be glad of the help. While I search without, mayhap you could ask our soldiers here if they know anything. I will join you. With respect, my lord, you should remain here. Should the Empire move against us, you will be better able to coordinate our response. There I was thinking I was in charge. But you had the right of it. Go on then, I will mind the house. You said the captain? He passed by a little while ago. I wondered if I should tell someone as it happens. He did not look well, you see. I asked if aught was the matter, and he told me the path had caught up with him. But I doubt it was there. There are older men in our ranks. I'm likely gonna have to reduce some settings. Captain Jifuya, he was headed for the northern entrance when I saw him last. I was going to invite him to train with us, but he did not hear me call out to him. If you need him, I dare say the sentry on duty will be able to tell you more. Indeed, I'd suggest us first to Mistress Alice when she came to ask me earlier. Is something amiss? I want to say I'm probably seeing things, but it looks like there's a slight texture upgrade for the Reaper here. I, the captain, went outside some bells ago, and looking quite unwell, I am sorry to say. This I mentioned to Lord Gosetsu, who straightway struck out after him. I hope they will be alright. Gosetsu too? It seems everyone is bent on joining the search. That's all well and good, but someone has to stay behind. There's no telling what the Empire is plotting. You go on, Savvy. Alphino and I shall hold the fort. Yeah, I think there's more clutter there.
Ah! By the Kami! Your Lord Ian! Leave me! Leave me, I beg of you. Say nothing of this. I was never here.
Did he get part of the texture update?
There you are.
Lady Yugiri, Lord Gosetsu, forgive me, my abrupt disappearance.
You have your reasons, I am sure. Will you not share them?
I was her master, when she was yet a courtesan.
By the Kami.
She worked in my establishment. Her father was a regular client of mine. One day, quite without preamble, he offered to sell her to me. Yeah, she may be no maiden, he said, but she has some use left in her. He sold her short. When I first beheld her, I was struck by her beauty. And yet, behind her eyes there was an emptiness. It was as if she had given up on life. She seemed more a doll than a woman. It was no profession for her, but I knew she would be popular, and so it proved. Men flocked to drown themselves in that cold, bottomless gaze. The rest you know. She became an Imperial informant, and for her loyal service won the office of Acting Viceroy.
While you came to serve the Liberation Front.
'Tis said that the atrocities Yotsuyu committed were driven by vengeance. If so, I bear part of the blame for creating the monster she became. Joining the front was meant to be my atonement. But the truth is, I am a coward, whose only thought was to escape her wrath. Then as now.
I see. Then I shall recommend that you be assigned to a new post. I trust you have no objections, you, Giddy?
None. It would not do to leave Yotsuyu in his care.
I am in your debt.
Who is it that you seek to protect, Kosetsu? Idle musings. Pray, pay me no mind.
They were definitely having longer loading screens. Fortunately, now is not the time for rooting. Come, let us rejoin the others. Jafria can't be the only one here with a mortal fear of Yotsuyu. She tormented these people. Their mere presence should sow such strife. Everyone is here. Good. There have been developments that demand our immediate attention. Lord Hien and Master Alphina look troubled. Something is afoot. Thank you for your help in the search. Kosetsu has told me all that transpired. I would not presume to defend the life which Jafria led before you joined the front, nor will I condemn it. Frankly, it is not my place to judge. I will only say this. The Jafria I know has ever been a man of courage. That he should feel driven to flee bespeaks the depths of his terror. Even now, Yotsuyu casts a shadow over the realm. But the question of what is to be done with her must wait. The Empire is on the move, what's more. Storm on the horizon. The Empire is on the move, and Hien would not be caught on the back foot. While you were out searching for Jafria, we received word that from our shinobi allies, an Imperial airship has been sighted over Doman soil. Our visitor's objective remains unclear. It may be another attempt to recover Yotsuyu, or a prelude to invasion. Either way, the craft reportedly advances at speed, and appears bound for Castrum Fluminus. I'm going to go there with and ascertain their intent. If we ride out in force, it will only end one way, so we shall keep our numbers to a minimum. Yukiri, Savvy, can I count on you? Yes, my lord. Elsa and I would fain play our part as well. You will not stand idly by while a common foe threatens the lands of our friends and allies. You would be glad at the help. You are acquainted with Hakuro, I believe? Then I beg you seek him out and assist in maintaining order in the Enclave. When the people see an Imperial airship, they are liable to panic. I would have you reassure them, and should it come to it, aid in their evacuation. Very well, you shall depart at once. Do take care. What at me, my lord? The Empire may well be after Yatsuyu. You are to remain here and guard her until I return. As you wish. Pray stay close to Ffxiv and Yigiri. Very well. Guard duty and not a threat to protest. Now I have seen it all. To crash your plumminess then, let us find out what the Empire's game is. Also, I kind of realized after I read it that the text was well, not very well. So yeah, I could definitely play this game still. It's just the loading stuff takes a little bit long because of the updated graphics now. Like, I thought I was gonna have a little bit of a harder time. Delma is ill equipped to deal with an aerial offensive. Should the Empire be so minded, the Zayla's flying mouse would be our only hope. The area is secure. Whenever our visitors purpose, they plainly believe they can achieve it alone. The crack should come into view any moment. Let us await them inside the castrum.
A smoke signal? Thoughts, Yugiri?
In former times, such signals were used to announce the coming of an emissary of peace. In Doma, at least. But could that truly be their intent?
Who can say? Whatever they want, we cannot simply blast them out of the sky. Not when they were so gracious as to honor one of our cherished traditions. I would not have it said that we Domans want for propriety.
Then I shall go and reconnoiter.
Nay, that won't be necessary. We will meet them openly. I would welcome this student of Dorman history in person, whomsoever he or she may be.
As you wish, my lord. I shall arrange for a signal of our own to be fired in answer.
Well, that we should be received by the Lord of Doma himself.
I but afford an emissary of peace the courtesy he is due. Welcome to Doma, my lord.
Ah, where are my manners? I am Asahi Sas Brutus, Ambassador Plenipotentiary of Garlemald.
He is heir to the Naiuri clan, and Yotsu's stepbrother.
It seems I need not introduce myself, not in the presence of the famed Yugiri Mistwalker. Your skills as a shinobi are known far and wide, my lady. It is true, the former acting viceroy is my sister, yet bonds of kinship aside, we have precious little in common. As will soon become plain, I come not to sow strife, but to end it. I am of the Populares, a collective which represents the interests of the common man. Long have we labored to bring about reform to the Empire's provincial policy. Happily for us, our master acknowledges the need for change. Indeed, His Radiance, Emperor Varys Zos Galvus, personally sanctioned this mission, granting me the authority to speak with his voice. To negotiate peace with Doma.
Well then, we have much to discuss. Will you accompany me to my hall?
Gladly, my lord.
He's not gonna bring him into the hidden area, is he? Peace, after all they have done, never has the word been more hollow. Lord Heena's magnanimous in victory. Given our nation's troubled history, we did not expect such hospitality. They say, do I stand in the presence of the fabled Icon Slayer? What an honor. We shall escort our guests across the river to the Enclave. Yugiri, pray go on ahead to the Yazuka Manor docks and see that the ferries are ready. Chat, you know how much I want to build this computer next to me? And I just can't do it yet because I don't have the method push. I still want to get the parts put together already by Tia. Seriously, is it me or is there more ground clutter now? Upon disembarking, we will proceed directly to my hall where we may enjoy some privacy. I have read much about the architecture and geology of Doma. Words do not do it justice. Which seems that devastation greeted us on our journey here. The bitter wages of war. Lord Hien and I will accompany the Imperial delegation on their first ferry. But when you're ready, speak with the Bowman and join us on the other side. So yeah, I'm so surprised that we finished Batman Arkham Asylum as fast as we did. I'm still pretty surprised at that. Do I have this place on my teleports? No, I don't. Lord Hien has requested that Master Alfredo and Mistress Alice also be present at the negotiation. There you are, Savvy. So... Oh, what? Okay, my automated messages distracted me there. There you are, Savvy. So, first things first. What do you think of the Enclave? I must say, I'm quite proud of what my countrymen have accomplished in their time. We even have an Ether right now, courtesy of the Onishishu. Be sure and attend to it, would you? Once it has the warrior light seal of approval, people might actually start using the thing. Well, on the matter at hand, the ambassador and his rank retinue are at my soul, taking their ease ahead of the negotiations. I won't either when the talking starts. It will serve to send a message to the Empire that Eorzea and Doma stand united. I am not normally one for hollow posturing, but in this game of nations, such gestures carry weight. Oh, and should you feel uneasy about speaking for the silence, Alphino and Alice will also be there. You need only eat, drink, and look imposing. Say you'll come. I'll be there. I knew I could count on you. When you are ready, come and join me at my humble abode, the Tiankan. The Guardsman will see you then. I feel a furry paw reaching over my arm. Hello, Peaches. Lord Hien is expecting you. May I show you on? Yes.
On behalf of my delegation, I offer you my humblest thanks. Never did I imagine that I would meet the gallant and noble Lord of Dorma himself, nor be welcomed into his magnificent hall.
You'll forgive me if we forgo the pleasantries. You say you are come to negotiate peace. Unless I am mistaken, such negotiations are typically conducted between sovereign nations. I was not aware that the Emperor had recognized Dorma's sovereignty.
His Radiance has yet to do so, that much is true. Know, however, that he has expressed willingness to cede Dorma to her ancestral masters and treat with her as a friend. Since the days of Emperor Solus, the Empire has aggressively expanded its territory. While you may not agree with our founding father's policy of expansion, I believe there is room for discussion on the matter of his lifelong goal, to rid the world of icons. Icons are a blight upon this star. They cannot be suffered to exist. This you know as well as we. In his wisdom, Emperor Varus wishes to explore the possibility of an alliance to combat this common threat. On the condition that Dorma renounces summoning and pledges to police the Korgin's practice of it, his Radiance would extend the hand of friendship.
Dorma has never shown any appetite for summoning, and it should go without saying that we will address any threat to our people, icon or otherwise. With regard to the Korjin, I must stress that they only resorted to summoning under extreme provocation. When the Ruby Sea was at peace and their sacred relics safe, they looked not to their kami for protection. Yet even now, there are certain parties who would destabilize the region with ill-conceived military forays. Unless they alter their course, we cannot hope to be rid of icons.
Quite. I can but apologize. In seeking to eliminate icons, the Empire creates them. 'Tis an irony among ironies, one with which the people of Eorzea are well acquainted, I am told.
Indeed. Many summonings are the result of persecution, the weak being driven to call upon the divine for deliverance from the strong. So it was in Alamigo, the bitter fruit of Garlean oppression.
A tragic state of affairs. If we are to put an end to summoning once and for all, it shall not be through might, but harmony. Yet we continue to repeat our mistakes, oblivious to the lessons of history. My comrades and I would change all that. We, Populares, have campaigned long and hard for a shift in Imperial policy. And at last, the Emperor has seen fit to lend us an ear.
Hey chat, since the ad break started within this text box, I'm gonna wait for the ad break to end, and then I'll read it, and we'll let the voice hacking continue. In the meantime, have a nice sip of water, or whatever it is that you have as a drink. Looking at the time, I think I should probably start wrapping up as it is anyways. So after this entire scene, we'll start wrapping up. Penny, I hope that everyone that is with us tonight has had a lovely Sunday night. The chat like to order that. Oh, jeez, hello. Yeah, thank you for the 25 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you. I haven't had a good stream. I'm just waiting for the ad break to end so that we can continue the scene so that everyone can see it. Oh yeah, thank you for the 25 bits. I really do appreciate it. Great, what was I saying? Alright. I would love to have that motherboard, and funnily enough, those 25 bits will help go towards it. Oh yeah, the faster I get that motherboard, the sooner I can get my computer built. And the less issues I will have with the performance of Final Fantasy. Hydra, you got it. I've been doing that for this entire ad break. I'll do an extra one just for you. Got some good water. Like I'm gonna wait a couple more seconds before I resume this. But yeah, I was in the process of cleaning some tags when you popped in with those bits. Okay. My comrades and I would change all that. We Populares have campaigned long and hard for a shift in Imperial policy, and at last the Emperor has seen fit to lend us an ear.
Alas, there is a faction within Garlemald that would obstruct our every attempt at reform. A collection of pure-blooded Garleans who seek to consolidate their own supremacy. The Optimates. Lest you wonder, theirs was the hand that loosed our forces on the Confederacy. 'Twas a regrettable incident, one that flies in the face of everything we believe, and I swear to do all in my power to prevent a reoccurrence.
That would be most welcome. But if I may speak plain, if the Empire itself is not of one mind, how can we be certain that any peace we negotiate will be honored?
I cannot blame you for doubting us. Indeed, I should find it strange if you did not. And so, in the name of building trust, I would like to make a proposal. A prisoner exchange. Under Garlean rule, no few Dormans were conscripted into the Imperial Army. We would repatriate them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict. Naturally, any exchange would include the acting Viceroy.
Yotsu? What makes you think we have her?
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain? Let us not play games. I desire only to work to our mutual benefit. The Optimates tried and failed to take my sister by force. I would succeed by peaceable means, thereby strengthening my party's hand. 'Twould be a lie to say I would not also be glad of my sister's safe return.
A fellow plain speaker. How refreshing. Very well. Your proposal has merit, but I will need time to consider it.
Of course, my lord. May we remain in Dorma until you have come to a decision?
You shall be our honored guests. Yugiri, I leave the ambassador and his retinue in your care. See that they are well looked after.
You have our gratitude, Lord Hien. We shall look forward to your answer.
Whoa, that was unexpected. You can say that again. I still don't know quite what to make of it all, but on the surface, a prisoner exchange does seem a good way to begin. The question is, can they be trusted? They had not to gain by divulging the details of their internal divisions. As it stands, we have no reason to doubt them. But the ambassador's mention of Jiaozi left me ill at ease. It made his grand topic piece seem uncannily like a lengthy preamble. You think this might be a ruse to facilitate your retrieval? Perhaps, though I cannot fathom why they would go to such lengths. Yotsuya may have been the acting viceroy, but she is not Garlean, nor even highborn. Her value must presumably lie in what she knows. Which brings us to the little matter of her memory loss. In her present condition, she would not yield any worthwhile intelligence, nor is she worth much as a bargaining piece. Delphina, you are well acquainted with the Empire's methods. I would have your thoughts on the matter. My knowledge is at your disposal, Lord Hien. While the ambassador's proposal is appealing in principle, it would be remiss of us to not give it due scrutiny. Indeed, though it seems to me I have little choice but to accept regardless. With so many of our brothers and sisters languishing in imperial camps, I cannot well turn my back on a chance to secure their repatriation. Only the Kami know when I will be afforded another. Repatriation, there I go. But anyway, we can continue. Shall we excuse these two? I fear what follows will bore them to eating tears. I was just about to show myself out as it happens. Go on, Savvy. Hopefully Ralph will not to dispense his copious knowledge. Features of Ffxiv's little ears popping up over my arm. My chin is being adorable right now. I love you, Peaches. And my kitty. Someone is still sore from being made to watch at Sakazuki. Kill and keep out the company. We are safe enough for now. Oh, let's say if it's a load. Anyway, so chat, as I said, we will then start wrapping up after that scene. I'm just assuming. I want to see if there's like another automated scene on this exit or not. Oh, good. Okay, that took a lot of load. Anyway, so chat, I'm gonna wrap it up here. What I'm gonna do off stream is I'm just gonna collect the other three. Hey, the right notes here. But we'll be continuing this on well, we're gonna be out tomorrow. And the day after, probably. I'm kind of hoping to get the money for my motherboard by tomorrow, hopefully. So that we can get that ordered at least. But anyways, like as I said, I'm gonna be wrapping it up, calling it a night basically. For those of you that are here, I want to thank each and every one of you. The chatters and lurkers alike. I hope you all have had a lovely Sunday with us here on the Express. As we come up to our station, please make sure you have all your belongings. If you're not a regular passenger yet, consider following and becoming one. Coach will let you know whenever the Express is in service. If you want to help support the Express, the absolute minimum that you guys can do is just hang out with us here on the channel and such. Because each one of you being here tells us that we're doing something right, and it helps us out in the long run too. But if you feel that we have earned a little bit extra, feel free to drop us some bits. Maybe even drop a sub if you wish to use our emotes elsewhere. However, considering that, keep in mind Twitch is raising the subscription pricing next month. So keep that in mind. To only sub if you want to use our emotes on other channels. The other ways that you can help support the channel though is you can buy us in Ko-fi, which is our preferred method of having you guys support us. And if you want, you can even get a stuff from our Throne wishlist or even send us mystery gifts to Throne as well. However it is that you wish to support us, thank you, each and every one of you. I really did mean it. Now, as as you pull to the station, everyone please make sure that you have your belongings, because if you leave it here, you're not getting it back. I can promise you that. Anyways, it's a little bit too late for me to do it right, because I'm feeling way too eepy for that. So, this is the last stop for the night, I hope you all have had a lovely Sunday with us. I will see you all next time that the Express is in service. It's either going to be Wednesday or Thursday, I don't know yet. But yeah, it's going to be one of those days. I'll put the stream alert out when I do. In the meantime, thank you for riding with us here on the Express, everyone. I'm Savvy, the conductor of this train. And I look forward to being your conductor on your next trip with us. Have a great night, everyone. I hit the wrong scene. Still, have a great night, everyone.